What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Cool. Back on some NBA 2K16, y'all. My career. Let's do this. Dropped up 30 points a game, 32, 35 points a game. Well, don't call Michael. Here we go, ladies. Damn, I'm good. Damn, what's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 out of 1, 7 out of... So I'm shooting 70%. I got one more. Yep, 70%. 7 out of 3. 7 out of... Yeah, 7 out of 3, 70%. Three, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beep. Ooh, y'all. Back at it again. Yep, this time there's no more lag. It'd be funny if that actually hit. How you been, late lifer? Thank goodness. Yeah, I think it was like a glitch or a bug. I got about 300 to 400 megs of internet. I play like this in real life. Kobe. I've been good, you? Shit, just gotta work myself, bro. Kobe. 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 Got my flu shot today. Now my arm hurts me. Why? You're due for it?
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. Excited, I mean thrilled to be here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm so lucky. And coming up in just a bit, tip-off will be live from Oakland as the Warriors go up against the Chicago Bulls. And guys, for the Bulls, they find themselves with a comparable win percentage to this time last year, but looking to make a push as this season continues. A few moments here before we start the game. Let's talk shooting guards. Kenny?
My arm is sore from the injection. Did you cry about it?
Welcome everyone to the Golden State, Oakland, California, the home of the Warriors, as as they prepare
If
for
we lose this, I'm going back to locker room, KD and all of y'all.
with a completely new 5 on the floor. So
I'm about to KD all of you fuckers.
entirely new group here. Taj Gibson's checked in for Noah. Mirotic.
How we got 4 points, man? Fucking home court too.
And it's Brooks in for Rose. So for Chicago right now, Butler and Snell are the wingmen.
Oh,
Taj Gibson is out there at Mirotic.
I did not cry. Good.
Here's Gibson.
I didn't even flinch.
From 18 feet.
Sometimes folks forget about his decent mid-range jumper. He can knock those down all game given a chance.
I know, we're horrible.
It's still early
Fucking
on
16 and 4.
Basketball season gets underway for Golden State.
We're horrible.
Here's where they stand.
And I'm with Golden State.
First in assists, and they're also #1 in shooting percentage. This is a team that prides itself on taking high-quality shots.
And you go back to their offense, the most explosive in the league. I mean, everyone talks about the great offense beating great defenses, and I tell you what, they make it difficult to hang with them.
From deep, Brooks. Bayless grabs the board.
Well, that's clearly a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look at.
No doubt about it. You cannot let up defensively just because he missed that one.
Goes up with it again. McCloud. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. And you hear so often about work ethic of players, but Freak has put his money where his mouth is. He built a private gym at his house so he can put time in on the court, Clark, whenever he wants to.
Yeah, that's a good step, and Freak is well known to be a workout. Well, freak is probably the best way to say it, so that shouldn't come as any surprise.
And Freak's agent in attendance at the game today, Dom Pagnotti, the famous Dom Pagnotti. You might hear stories positive and negative about him, but he has a lot of big-name clients, that's for sure, Clark.
Yep, and Freak is one name in a long list for Pagnotti. Some question his motives and how he
Yeah, you played, bro.
but that's not for you and I to...
On Wednesday, I am going to make a long video for COD Mobile Season 10. Now, you do that, late lifer.
No.
How many subscribers you got now?
Well, you know him well. You call him DP. I just call him Dom. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
46.
Warriors trail by 7.
You get a lot of views on that?
And Bayless kicks to Freak. And foul that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. That's on Aaron Brooks. The Warriors shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. First one falls for him. 2 shots. And both free throws good.
A good amount. That's what's up.
Leading by 5.
I ain't pulling that many viewers right now, bro. I suck.
What'd you find out, DB?
Kevin, we talked at length about how they plan to contain this excellent offensive ball club. He said, you know, our opponent changes, but our principles stay relatively constant. It's all about denying the high percentage shots, the layups, free throws, and open three-pointers. If they're hitting contested jump shots, you just have to tip your hat to them. Kevin, a sound strategy.
All right, Doris and guys, what's your take on Coach's strategy here?
I tell you what, he doesn't sugarcoat it.
I get about 20 to 100
views. Challenge going up against a team that is just as potent offensively as this group is, and he wants his guys to be mentally prepared.
Fucking green, bro.
I mean, it's going to take some major intensity at that end of the floor if they're going to be able to weather the storm.
How many of them sub to you, bro?
Screen. Brooks with it. Out defended by Freak. Mirotic has a wide open look. It's rebounded by
Once I
Golden
get
State. This game
to
coming on the
1K
heels of their win against the Kings.
You know, I just felt like their
point of my for real?
shaky at best.
Yeah,
How many subs did you get out of that?
The game wasn't handed to them, but they definitely didn't have to work as hard for it as they should have.
Brooks dishes to Gibson. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. And Taj Gibson. Warriors trail by 8. Spates the pass to McCloud. The 10-footer. Another shot, and Spates gets it to
Most
go.
of them are subs.
Spates has got his first bucket of the night.
Kevin,
so you got a lot of people watching it.
with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, And
I only got you watching, bro. That's sad.
And, you know, time will tell how big a factor that becomes.
I don't know what happened to
guys,
Doggy. Doggy just fell off.
Coaching staff, it's certainly a point of emphasis.
Shot clock at 5. Brooks misses.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
And that one's good. Free.
And really, how about the quick release on that triple there? Because he's given up a lot of height in that matchup.
Right on target you are, Greg. I mean, the quick release is what
I have
made
not
the
heard
difference there.
from
Any
Donkey in a
hesitation,
while.
and that shot is.
I don't know where he's at.
Brooks misses.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Iguodala with it, guarded now by Aaron Brooks. And it's going to be a 3-second call. 3 seconds.
All right, man. Hope you watch the replay later.
The Bulls leading by 3. Finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
And how about the move he made there to come up and get himself clear in the lane for the deuce?
Now here's Freak. Defense is right there. And Bayless kicks to Freak. The 10-footer. That's good, and so Bayless with the assist. 14 points for Freak. Here's Brooks.
I not seen
a
Dog.
14-point game for him in the win against Indiana. Pass to Gasol. It's deflected. 1 second left, and it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. And the Gasol brothers, both starters in the All-Star game last season. It's the first time.
It's like a dream come true. It's hard to really picture.
Well, their story is a bit like a fairy tale, the way 2 of them. Figures for Chicago. Pau Gasol's checked in for Noah. Iritic comes in for Taj Gibson. And Tony Snell subbed in for Mike Dunleavy. McCloud in at point guard. Azili is out there with Iguodala. And it's Jared Bayless. And it's Spates in at the center position. That's the Warriors 5. Outside Rose. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession. And now let's bring up the 2K leaderboard so we can see and check out some of the most feared defenders in the league. The steal leaders among shooting guards. Jimmy Butler.
Quickness of the players on that list are outstanding. Those are the qualities you need to be an effective perimeter defender.
And at shooting guard is where you'll usually find the team's best defender, and this group illustrates that clearly and perfectly. These fellas play the best on-ball D that you'll see in the NBA.
Does not find the basket. His third miss. He's made just 1 so far.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Rose kicks to Snell. The dish now to Mirotic. Puts it up from 12. Cannot hit. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. It's off to Utah for him after this game as they take on the Jazz. That's game 1 of a 3-game road trip. And that one's good. Free.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Bulls trail by 11. Rose kicks to Butler.
I suck, bro.
Drilled from 11 feet out. Butler's got his second basket of the night.
I like the way they're working the ball inside, because when you do that, you get higher percentage shots, and typically good things happen.
Bayless dishes to Freak. Shoots from 12. A tad short, but it's good.
Oh, you don't.
Freak's got the lead up to 11 now for the Warriors.
Kevin, he's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. He's been very effective so far.
Gasol kicks to Rose.
Our 19
Outside
points,
Butler.
bro.
And it's Spates with the rebound.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Now here's Freak, defended by Butler. Pass to McCloud. Shot clock at 6. No good. And in Chicago the other way. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
And a couple guys got hot early, and then it became contagious. You could see that everybody kind of pitched in when it came to shooting.
Exactly right, Greg. I mean, normally there's a hot shooter. The defense can kind of lock into that guy and then let somebody else get some shots, but that wasn't even an option in that game because everybody was on fire.
Rose passes to Gasol. Gasol is doubled. Here's Rose. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Spades has got his third rebound tonight. And Bayless with the basket, the assist by Iguodala. Iguodala's got 3 assists in the game. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
And Mirotic kicks to Snell. Rose gets a wide open look. That's
I
good.
want
That evens things
to
out.
get Dreamcast on cloud mobile.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Here's McLeod, and there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That will get him his 4th foul.
I don't follow.
Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
And the shot is good.
True is the same as dark matter.
Really
Oh, well, it's a skin.
And far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow can be elusive. But
Go
the
get it,
great
bro.
offenses have it, and that's just what they've shown here tonight.
Butler against Iguodala. And counts the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it.
It's going to take a long while.
Stick-to-itiveness, Greg. Getting everything he possibly could out of that play. Nicely done.
Good call.
And that one's good. Freak's got 21.
I'm only 2 guns down. Man, you get in there, bro.
Yeah, they started out a little slow from out there, trying something different now.
Dishes to Snell. He feeds it to Butler. 35 seconds left in the first half. And it's Freak with the rebound.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today. There's a glaring discrepancy between these teams in that area of the game.
And it's been the difference. That's what's enabled them to build such a big lead, no doubt about it.
Bulls making a switch here. Gibson's checked in. The Warriors have gone 4 of 6 so far from the line, missing a couple. Now here's Rose, guarded by McLeod. Here's Gasol. And Gibson kicks to Snell. From deep, Rose. Bayless grabs the board. Now the Warriors moving it up. And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. The Warriors have missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And guys, I'd have to credit the work they put in at the free throw line to practice this season. I mean, because they have noticeably improved since a year ago.
A dominating first half of basketball.
Kevin, I'm here with...
I'm gonna KD all of you. Why don't you play 2K games? There's the only 2K game I got.
Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team so for the Bulls. Taj Gibson's checked in for Gasol. Mirotic comes in for Mike Dunleavy. And Tony Snell subbed in for Derrick Rose. So for Chicago right now, the big men are Gibson and Noah.
Okay.
Bucks out there with Tony Snell, and it's Mirotic in at the small.
I should re-download Dead by Daylight.
And the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yeah, weren't there in time enough to
He
challenge
blocked it.
Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Kings played some outstanding basketball. He finished with 39 points, as he usually does, really knocking down shots from beyond the arc. He was just too much to handle as he came off the bench to turn in a great outing, guys. They hope
Don't like that daylight.
Great job, Doris.
Why?
Thank you, guys. It's going to be very interesting to see if he can stay in a roll like that tonight.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes those hot streaks can last for days, and I'm sure they'll be feeding him the basketball, hoping he's still got that mojo working.
Well, they ought to. I mean, when you've got a thoroughbred like him, I think you've got to ride him for as long as he'll carry you.
It's boring. Not for me. I don't want to play as I play as the pig.
Noah dishes to Gibson. Good.
I'm a Jigsaw fan.
Noah's got 5 assists in the game.
And every once in a while, he'll show up and give you some great moves around the hoop.
Now here's Freak. He's covered closely. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
I like Stranger Things.
What it says on the scoreboard. They're
I don't know that movie.
Them around straight bully ball.
Do you know Wrong Turn?
Rose comes in for Aaron Brooks.
Wrong Turn's good.
Warriors leading by 18. Here's McLeod. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's falling here since.
Nope. It's a good movie.
Gibson passes to Dunleavy.
I like it.
Noah the screen. Rose kicks to Mirotic. No good. And Golden State will come the other way. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. And going against Chicago, their first meeting of the season.
It's not often we get to
They're
see
down
this
30
matchup,
points.
but it is a doozy when we do. Just 2 powerhouse teams facing off.
Really easy to tell that this is an important game, Greg. I mean, I don't know if the crowd will get a chance to take a breath in this one.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Here's McLeod. And what was that about? Not a good shot right there.
No.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
And trying to come up with a highlight reel finish, somebody forgot to finish it.
Bayless dishes to Spates. That's good, and so Bayless with the assist.
You know, as soon as he recognized the height mismatch, he immediately pulled up for the jumper.
And, Greg, that's just good basketball. Come on, good basketball there. A clean look from that range. He's got to take it.
And here's Rose outside. Rose can't get that one to fall.
No doubt the quarter just not going his way. Still scoreless.
Oh.
Missing.
Which team is he playing for anyway, Kevin? Missing all these threes. He's killing them.
They really want to find that.
I want to put my
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offensive base has been running in place.
They got to get
this
going.
stream on my
guys, they've
computer,
shown some
on my
great passing on their
computer
last few
instead
trips down the
of my
floor.
phone.
Excellent. 4 straight
right.
passes leading to scores. Great team play.
While we've got a moment here, the top free throw shooters in the league.
I want to
Maurice
play
Spates
COD
is second.
Mobile and watch the
You know
stream.
what? They say that
All
you
right.
want to make your free throws when they count. But, heck, they all count. This guy's been one of the best all season at knocking down free throws.
And the Warriors making a change here. Thompson's checked in. And that one's good. Free.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
Chicago's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Rose kicks to Dunleavy. Good on the three-point shot. Dunleavy's got 10 points here in the second half.
He's trash.
He's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second 3 of the half right there.
Here's Thompson. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
And as far as jump shots go, that's what you have to continue to try and get.
I don't know how that one stayed out.
Gibson passes to Rose. And it's Freak with the rebound. Freak's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
I can't figure out, guys, what's going on with him this quarter. I mean, he hasn't gotten one shot to drop.
And that one's good.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
Control it. We're winning, bro.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Will not be able to talk to you, but I will still be here. All right.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. That free throw, no good.
Sorry, Ash.
And he sinks the second. Here's McLeod. Got it off in time, but it's no good. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a... Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth. So both teams making some changes here. The Warriors have gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. McLeod, he's in at the point. Iguodala out there with McAdoo. Then there's Festus Ezeli, and it's Bayless in at the 2 spot. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from 3.
Got 30 fucking points, bro.
Goes in, and the foul called on
Ooh, that's my fault.
Chicago making some changes. Cole Aldrich, he's checked in for Gasol. Tony Snell comes in for Jimmy Butler.
30 points, talk to me, bro. 30 fucking points.
Gibson the screen. Brooks kicks to Snell. Use that pick to get in close.
And that's why it's so important to really be a good screening team. You get a lot of open looks from it.
And a wide open look for Iguodala. And that comes off the assist by Jared Bayless. Bayless has got his 8th assist here tonight. And Chicago shooting the ball at 42%. Gibson setting the pick for Brooks. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low. And I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation. But, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right now.
Nah, fuck your game.
And so here is Chicago. Next up for them is going to be the Suns. That'll be at the U.S. Airways Center. That'll be game 2 of 4 straight on the road. And Dunleavy gets it to go in.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Golden State moving it around. McLeod. And there's the foul. It'll go on Jared Bayless. That is his first foul of the game. The Bulls shooting 40% in the fourth. Brooks outside. Passes it to Aldrich. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andre Iguodala.
How'd you get blocking
foul?
foul?
That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Dunleavy dishes to Brooks. Easy layup after coming off the
Where's the help?
Brooks has got 20 points.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole. Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
The feed to Aldrich. There's the screen. Kicks it to Brooks. Launches a 3. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
And, Greg, that kind of deficit, I think they're going about it the right way. I mean, they've got to get aggressive on defense. They need stops. And then you got to take care of the basketball at the other end so you get a good shot every trip.
He kicks to Gibson. Back to Brooks. Takes a 3. Gets it to fall, and now he's 10 of 15 on the game.
And how about that, responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Terrific little tay-to-tay going on right now. Back and forth. Here we go. He's finding all kinds of ways to get it done. What a quarter he's having.
He dishes it to Dunleavy. Feeds it to Gibson. Baseline jumper. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
That's one he knows he should have drained. And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Warriors.
But, Steve, you know, you don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out Clark this kind of punishment.
Well, you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure on and clearly were dominant in every area.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick
What the fuck kind of shot is that?
They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
And Bayless kicks to Freak. The three-pointer off the mark. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Outside Rose, the pass to Dunleavy. And again. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, exactly. They got to be happy with the outcome here.
Elated, you're right. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
Yeah, they were the superior team in every department, in every category to meet Kevin. I know their fans loved it and appreciate it.
Kevin, I'm here with Andre.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Jordan player of the game, bro, right in.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Let's quickly move. Freak. Just a monster first quarter of the game. He came out hot and just never cooled down. That boost he gave his team early on, a huge factor. What are your thoughts, Shaq?
Just an amazing impact he had in this game. After not even being in the starting lineup, he's an other Ernie, and the crowd was loving it. They really enjoyed his style of play. He's going to continue to create more and more new fans for himself. I'm sure of that.
A ton of his points were coming inside tonight. It really speaks to how aggressive he was in this game. If there was a path to the hoop, he was attacking. Love that kind of mindset in a backcourt or a wing player.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille.
Jordan player of the game, Greg Torres, bro. $37 points, bro. 37 points. Believe that. I appreciate that sub, bro. Appreciate that sub. Phoenix is interested. Come on, Chicago. Y'all should be interested, nigga. I just fucking blew y'all away. Or y'all not interested because y'all don't like me. Care less. Lakers, 11% interest. I'll suck anyway. Let's get this game. Let's get this win. We don't lose. We're going to get this win.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey there, and thank you for joining us on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. This NBA season didn't take long to get interesting, but these two gentlemen have always captured our interest. Say hello to Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Hello, Kenny. Hey, how are you? Hello, Shaq. And coming up in just a bit, tip-off will be live from Salt Lake City as the Jazz go up against the Golden State Warriors. A good roll continuing right now for the Warriors. They've managed their first 10 games with just one loss. It's hard to argue with anything they've done so far. It's been
Greg on the team.
Impressive a start to the season for them.
I got Greg on the team, bro. Ow. A thumb.
The Jazz look to take charge at Energy Solutions Arena here in Salt Lake City, Utah. And we're going to bring it to you live. For the Utah Jazz, they come into tonight after the loss to the Rockets. With some changes. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Draymond Green. And Freak subbed in for Curry. And Golden State looking at who they've got. On the wing, Thompson and Iguodala. They'll get out there with Harrison Barnes. And it's McCloud and at the point guard position. Hayward passes to Favors. The basket good off the assist from Hayward.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Here's McCloud. Rebound, Utah. Last time in Oakland, they lost to the Warriors.
Well, I mean, they lost their last matchup with this team, and foul trouble really plagued them throughout the game.
Yeah, I thought it was the carelessness, though, Greg. A lot of their starters had to have their minutes cut back as a result. I mean, they've got to play with much more discipline tonight.
It's Iguodala with the drive. Now here's Freak. Burke covering. And that one's good. Freak's got his first basket of the night. Jazz leading by 7. Burke with it. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Burks kicks to Burke. And Utah again with the bucket.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
And that's some inspiration. Steals, blocks, and a big dunk. Those are ways that you can really change the momentum in a game.
Well, they got to chip away, Clark, at that deficit, and no doubt that'll help.
And that's what he's out there for, guys. I mean, he is an electrifying player, no doubt.
6 on the shot clock.
Got the ball.
9 feet out. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Warriors trail by 7. The drive by Thompson. Freak. At the elbow, it's Freak. And he gets it to go. Freak's got 6. Jazz have gone 4-7 from the field.
All y'all got is 3, 6, 8. All the fucking points. Except 3 points. Huh?
Gobert, the screen. He was all alone on that one. Burks has got his first basket.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Nobody near Barnes. Here's McCloud. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Both good from the line that time. Here's Burke. He dishes it to Burks. And there's the pass to Burke.
Come on, we cannot lose.
Screen. Here's Burks. The shot is off. So Golden State will take it the other way. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
And in that game, guys, I mean, the beneficiary of what was some very lackluster defense being played against them.
Agreed, guys. It was really quite shocking and disappointing how many free runs to the hoop they got.
A different look for Utah. Booker comes in for Derek Favors. And it's Dante Exum in for Burks. Spates checked in for Golden State. Burke, the pass to Gobert. From 11 feet away, that one a little long. Warriors trail by 4. And they're on the break. And there's Barnes. That's good on the assist by Freak.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes it.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch, and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold, the way that guy gets to the rim. We're not too far along in the basketball season right now, so let's see how the Jazz are in the league stats. 6th in opponent points per game, 7th in opponent field goal percentage. And they're in the top 10 in fewest turnovers per game. And they really do emphasize taking care of the ball.
And you look at their opponent's points per game. Now, some of that can be influenced by pace of play, but I still like what I'm seeing from them defensively. Getting stops, a big part of how they win games.
Shoots from 12. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Utah's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. There's the dish to Hayward. Shoots from 12. And that comes off the assist by Exum. That's now 8 points for Gordon Hayward.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Now, here's Exum. Last game he had 12. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Well, the head coach for the Jazz gave me a few moments to catch up with him. A big factor in this game, he said, is how well they do to contain the young shooter Klay Thompson, saying, Thompson can really give you trouble coming off screens. We've got to have all out.
37 points last game.
And then we need to pressure on the ball handler to try and delay the pass. Kevin, both jobs are hard.
Thank you, Doris. Here's McLeod. Hits the three-point bomb. Freak's got 11 points.
I like the way he's not forcing anything, taking advantage of what the defense is giving him. He's been a key contributor for them in this quarter.
There's the pick. Exum passes to Lyles. Hayward against Barnes. 6 to shoot. Stolen by Thompson. Now the Warriors moving it up. Thompson with the ball. That's good. Thompson's got his second bucket of the night.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they are getting too many opportunities on the inside. Make them beat you from deep.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take. You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Exum passes to Lyles. Feeds it to Hood. Here's the screen. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time. His shooting has been outstanding here. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Don't be mad, Clay. I'm getting the points, Clay. You know your butt hurt. Hey, don't be butt hurt. I'm getting the points, bro. Come on, Clay. Don't get butt hurt.
Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Take a look at the Warriors. They like where they stand right now, perched in that topmost position. And, of course, there's the Jazz, 6.5 games behind them.
And, well, for the Warriors, any fears of a regression for them this season have been laid to bed. They're an elite team yet again, and they're poised for a dominant stretch run here.
Looks that way to me. I mean, this is a team that appears perfectly primed for a deep run into the postseason, as long as they don't suffer any unforeseen injuries or setbacks.
Clock at 6. From deep. It's rebounded by Golden State. Freak's got his third rebound tonight. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yes, sir, fellas. They've had it going.
Play the ball hog.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively.
My job.
Hood kicks to Exum. Another miss by Utah. Warriors leading by 6. Here's McLeod. Banked in off the glass. Freak's got 16.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
Nato defended by McLeod. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Warriors.
Tell you what, guys, they're showing us a lot of energy early on and racking up those fast break points.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
Jared Bayless is checked in for Golden State. The Warriors shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And guys, those numbers represent a nice step up from what they were last year.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
I'm locking the handle guard down.
There's the feed to Hood. Lets it go with the 3. And it's Freak with the rebound. Freak's got his 4th rebound in this one. From deep 3-point range, Utah with the rebound.
That was my fault.
Here's Hood. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change.
No, because Daddy's on the court.
Puts up the baby hook.
What the fuck?
And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. For Utah, they have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far. And he makes the first. 2 shots. Both free throws good from Hood. Warriors leading by 10. Azili kicks to Freak. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by Lyles. The Jazz shooting looking a little out of sorts early. 37%.
We're winning, bro. Control the ball.
2 on the clock. And no good trying to get that one. Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first. Birds checked in for Exum. Golden State also making some changes. Thompson comes in for Jared Bayless. And Freak subbed in for Curry. Favors and Gobert, the shot-blocking duo inside. Burke's the off guard with Hayward at the 3. And it's Burke in at the point. That's the group right now for Utah.
The offense has a better flow, and it actually looks better here in the second quarter.
It does. They're playing with a little bit more bounce in their step and trying to close this
Play the ball hog, bro.
Jazz trail by 8.
Fucking Clay Thompson, the ball hog, bro.
Right side favors. Burks in the corner. Plenty of space. That one off the back iron and out.
All he needed right there was simply to set himself up and then relax and shoot the ball. He threw himself off balance for no reason. And a big game for Thompson. He's got 10 points, and he's hit the mark twice from 3-point range as well.
It's no stretch to say the more points he gives them from beyond the arc, the better off they'll be. Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
And that one's good by Favors.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
Bogut trying to get open. And it's Freak missing.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Burke.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Now here's Freak. Not a lot of room. Move the ball. Rebound, Utah.
Just tentative in the paint, lacking a little bit of confidence, allowed the defender to recover and contest that shot.
Hayward goes in. Plays it up and in on the nice reverse. And now just a 3-point Warrior lead. Thompson with it. Now defended by Hayward. And a wide open look for Freak. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And that's now 21 points for Freak. Utah has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Hayward against Iguodala. Hayward dishes to Gobert, and that one's good.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Now let's take a look at the teams that have been holding their opponents to the fewest points in the last 10 games. Fifth, the Jazz.
The teams they've faced over the last
They're
10
in the top
have
five,
to be
bro.
wondering how long this brutal defense is going to last. There's no let-up in these teams. They play with tenacity throughout.
Looking at who's out there now for the Jazz. Lyles checked in for Rudy Gobert. Trevor Booker comes in for Derek Favors. And Hood subbed in for Alec Burks. Spates checked in for the Warriors. Harrison Barnes
There's
comes
a ball.
in for Andre Iguodala. Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, what do you have?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Bulls delivered quite a performance. He had 37 points and was effective from long range as he got that scoring line by dropping in a good amount of threes. Performances like this is a big reason why they've been so strong to start the season.
All right, thanks so much, Doris. What a great report, and what a jaw-dropping performance that was, guys.
I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I mean, he's given himself a hard act to follow here tonight.
You know what? But as good as he was, it's hard to think there won't be at least some sort of carryover effect, guys. I mean, he still has to be riding pretty high.
Thompson outside. Nailed from three-point land. Thompson's got 15 points.
And started hot, and he's only gotten harder.
Jazz trail by 7. Kicks it to Hood.
That's a moving screen, coach.
Passes to Booker. No one near him. The Warriors pull it in. Freak's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
And with the chance, let's take a look now at the numbers for Thompson. Averaging 21 points per game, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. What incredible numbers. He has been a beast.
Impossible to guard right now. When he's on a roll like this, there's not much you can do to stop him.
So both teams changing it up here.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb. Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
Hayward goes in. Doesn't go, only his 3rd miss in 9 tries. Here's McLeod. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And it's a 12-point Warrior lead.
All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force of this run.
And the points are starting to add up in a hurry, especially when you're giving up those looks from deep.
Hayward outside. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Lyles. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
You know, as soon as he recognized the height mismatch, he immediately pulled up for the jumper.
Ball. Come on, good basketball there. A clean look from that range. He's got to take it. He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this hot.
Pass to Booker. Here's Hood. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he gets that open.
And it's Barnes slamming it down.
And you can see the difference with their ability to win with their speed, guys.
Boy, I love the pace and flow that their open court offense has been played with. I mean, it's been humming quietly, but very efficiently.
Hayward goes in. Booker. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
There's no getting around the simple fact that that's a shot he has to knock down.
Wasted no time on that one. And that's now 17 points for Klay Thompson. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Nice ball movement by Utah. Another miss by Utah.
And he has slipped into a funk, Clark. You can see the confidence is shaken.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, he's very much deflated. The basket looks a lot smaller to him at this point, and the only way you can get out of it is to work yourself out of it.
Hood gets the bucket. And so here is Golden State. They're off to San Antonio after this game, bringing their show to the AT&T Center. That matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip. And now running up the court, Hayward's pushing it up. Lyles no good.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. The Jazz making a switch here. Exum's checked in. Jazz trail by 14.
Your mom trails by 14.
Dishes it to Booker. 50 seconds left now here in the second. Offensive rebound. Doubled by McLeod. The pass to Lyles. To the left side wing. Just 4 to shoot. From deep. Exum's shot is off.
And not a night he's going to want to remember. Just not really able to score the basketball.
Here's McLeod. They get it again. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Nato. And counts the basket. He was fouled and he's going home. And we've reached half.
Well, looking at the stats, it's hard to doubt you have been the #1 factor for your team. Do you feel like you're controlling the paint right now?
I mean, I'm trying to. I know we're a lot tougher to play when we can limit second chances and get a lot of one-and-dones on defense. I think we should be able to keep it going next half as well. Yeah.
Your mindset is working. Well done. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, Doris. And folks, don't go.
I'm too good, bro.
All right, guys, focus on me. We got them where we want them, and we can quiet these fans down even more if we pay attention to a couple of key things. Number one, I love the teamwork we're seeing out of you guys. We're tearing them to shreds without passing at the offensive end. Let's keep that going and pile up those assists.
30 points in the first half, bro.
To be found, it was in transition.
30 points in the first half.
Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show. So he's checked in for the Jazz. Different look here for the Warriors. Spates checked in for Bogut. Azili comes in for Green. Jared Bayless has checked in for Klay Thompson. And Freak subbed in for Steph Curry.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Warriors.
The sheer volume of three-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seemed.
Yeah, they sink one, Kevin, and then they do it again. It worked.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And, you know, against a conference opponent, Greg, who you're going to see 4 times total on the season, a 2-0 advantage is pretty healthy.
And as we've come to expect, another big game tonight and an impressive exhibit for Klay Thompson. He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Setting the floor for the Warriors.
Oh.
McLeod in at point guard. Iguodala out there with Festus Ezeli. Then there's Maurice Spates, and it's Bayless in at the shooting guard.
That's his first personal
Jazz, Dante Exum. At the line for two. That's good from Exum.
We don't really care. He lost.
Exum hits them both. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And time now to go courtside as we send you.
Congratulations on this win tonight, Stephen, and tell us a little bit about the driving philosophy behind how this team strives to be the most cohesive unit possible.
To me, it's a commitment. And we know that that's going to put us in a good position to win every single night. Is if we bring the effort, multiple efforts at each possession, where you might get beat, but you got to get back into play, and God's going to help you, you help him. We care about each other, so we want to make sure that nobody's left out to dry, and I think that's a big factor. And
the 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Klay Thompson. He had just an outstanding fourth-quarter performance. He really had the
Yes, I gave him all the fucking points.
And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports.
Yeah, he was getting butthurt.
Ernie Johnson. Have a good night, everybody.
$32 points, 8 rebounds, 0 blocks, 0 steals. 3, 4, 9, 12 points and 3 balls.
Do you feel any pressure to keep the winning streak alive?
Well, now, thanks. I wasn't thinking about it until you brought it up. Probably gonna keep me up all night. Let's move on.
Wow, an offensive explosion tonight, huh?
Hey, call it whatever you want. As long as you make it clear that I was king out there tonight. I just took over the game on the offensive end. Like you all know I can do. I know results speak for themselves.
I saw your longtime girlfriend, Yvette Mendenhall, was in attendance at the game today. So when you gonna get her a ring?
Okay, wow. We turning this press conference into an episode of As the Freak Turns or something? Because I know you didn't just go from talking basketball to asking me when I'm gonna propose to the most beautiful girl in the world. Hi, baby. I know you're listening, Yvette. So let's just say that she knows exactly where we stand, and the rest ain't none of your business. All right? That's it for tonight, y'all. Thank you.
Man, they can try to get personal. I'm going to head to bed. Had a very long day. Good night. All right, Megan. Don't let that shot kill you, bro. Let that shot, that flu shot hurt you, bro. I'm probably good for one more game. The flu shot's gonna hurt you, bro. Oh, crap. Man, we don't have one loss. It does not hurt. What the fuck? What teams want me though? No, I'm happy with Golden State. Did it just glitch out? Yeah, it did. They just glitched out, bro. Yep, it sure did. It's being a bitch right now. It's not doing anything. Alright, guys. I guess I'm going to call it, though, because it just glitched. I'll see y'all around.